Have they started to build something here? No.
Han ser ju ut som det bara är mat på den här sidan. Han är stackars som blir klämd. I alla fall.
Ja, vad håller de på med?
Vad gör ni?
It feels like the activity in the hive is very low. And since we don't know what to look for and don't have no idea what we're doing here, so we need to invite someone to come take a look and see what they think. Someone with more experience. Luckily we have a few beekeepers in the neighboring villages here. We've hired a friend of ours to come show us about regenerative forestry and what to look for when you want to take out timber from a forest and have the forest intact. So what to look for when you want to create a resilient forest with different diameters of the trees and also different heights and a diversity in the forest, different species and so on. And so for the last 60-70 years in Sweden, forestry has been a mess. It has been completely rationalized and it's only straight rows with one kind of species and everything else is taken away, and that makes it a monoculture, and nature abhors a monoculture. So it has ways of trying to get rid of monocultures, like forest fires are much worse in a monoculture. The whole health of the forest is worse in a monoculture. So the mushrooms eat it up and the insects eat it up, and there is no insects that eat the insects that eat trees, or how to say, because the enemies of these insects do not thrive in a monoculture. So the challenges for us now, the younger generations in Sweden, and I guess in most places, is to try to help the forest or try to help nature become nature again from monoculture. The nature would do that by itself in time, but we also need the things that we can get out from a forest: firewood, building material and so on. So there is ways of looking at the forest in a regenerative way, so that you can get what you need from the forest and still have the forest left as a functioning ecosystem.
Det är samma här om man ska plocka ut något så. Ja, lämna lite, ta lite. Skapa lite luckor.
Här?
Ja, så att du
får lite föryngring.
Mer horisontell struktur.
Ja.
Något.
Ängsull.
Kan jag plocka en?
Plocka långt ner då.
Varför ska jag långt ner?
Man kan sätta den i en vas.
Men det vill jag inte. Nu är det bra.
En till vill jag ha. Tack.
Åker vi skoter här? Åker vi skoter bort hit då? Hit då?
Japp.
Varför åker Vad svart den var. Varför var den svart?
No mold.
Varför var den så svart?
Our air dried meat.
Jag ser på den.
It's not even just yet. I don't know.
Should we have left it longer?
It's always better to leave it for longer. It's maturing in taste.
Jag lär väl ha med någon pasta i till farmor och farfar.
Alltså, ja. Finns säkert där också.
Kan han med på bilresan?
So this was 46% dryness.
Jag får gå på någon butik.
Really bad, huh?
I guess I will take this for myself.
Munch it up.
Filma på mig, ja.
Ska jag filma på dig, ja? Aj, aj, aj. Herr Frasse.
46% dryness. Or weight loss. For my taste, I would have liked it, I guess, even a little bit more dry. So I guess around 50s is a good place to be. It also depends on what kind of product you want, and if you have a cutting machine that you can make them really thin or not.
Jag tog en bit av den här.
We need to start making more of this.
Hitta en mitt där.
Ja, det blev lite.
Det är så här, titta på handlaget.
Ja,
Men inte på ditt.
nej,
Varför är det inte på ditt så här?
jag vet inte.
Kom och titta här är Här är han. Ja, titta.
Nej, om man är väldigt uppstudsig.
Ena djuret är typ tomter och andra har druckit på det andra där.
Så äta lite gräs och väl. Vad tvungen att tugga i sig.
Want to bang it down so it gets stuck. I need to get it loose again to make some adjustments.
Hörru, vad sa du just?
Va?
Vad sa du just?
This morning I'm on my way to check on the chickens and the lambs. Yesterday it was raining the whole day. It's been a little bit colder here now. 7 degrees Celsius today. Yesterday there was 2 new lambs. Yesterday night or evening when I moved the chickens, there was some new lambs. Those 2 came the day before yesterday. Hey! Well, hey! Did it rain on you when you came out? Your mother found a good spot underneath there. So far every lambing has gone perfectly, no problems at all. There are 3 ewes left to get lambs. The black one over there, and then brown one over there. Elsa, Elvira and the grey one. And Estrid over there. Estrid and Elvira over there is first time mothers. So last night I moved the chickens from this place to this place. So they have been here for a couple of days. And look at the result. A lot of moss getting scratched. Look. Look at this. It's going to be so interesting to see what happens here. This was the first place we moved them to here, down here. A lot of moss. So they were here. This has started to recover. And from here we moved them there, and then on the other side, and now here. Look at this. I'm very excited to see how this will affect the growth of the grass. Fina.
Där är diskussion.
Visa då.
Där.
Närmare.
De fastnar i guckeskon.
Vem?
Alla myggor som flyger in i den.
Jaså.
Men den hittar ut. Men den hittar ut någonstans.
Okej.
Vad kom där i vägen? Jösses, vad stort det var.
It has been cold again for a couple of days. Almost took my needle-binded hat this morning. Me and Ivar is on a small adventure looking for an old tree that I met some years ago. Let's see if we can find it.
Titta. Ja, det är det här trädet.
Ja,
Det var stort.
titta.
Det var stort. Det
En
var,
sälj.
ja. Varför är det en sälj som är stor?
Ja, så där stora kan de bli.
Vad sa du?
Så där stora kan de bli.
Varför?
Om de får vara. Look at this beauty. Salix. This big. It's hard to show on the camera how big it is.
Vart ska jag gräva? Jag gör det här hålet som ligger här. Jag gör det här hålet som ligger här.
Okej, det blir bra.
Kan jag ta loss de här eller? Kan jag ta loss de här?
Are you sleeping? Bor du där?
Ja.
Är det ditt nya hus?
Ja.
Ska du sova där i natt också?
Nej.
Nej. bara lite nu. Var har du din spis då?
Här.
Ska du laga någon mat då?
Inte nu.
Inte nu.
Men nu.
Vad ska du laga?
En gryta.
Gryta. Det blir bra det.
Och här har jag min cykel.
Det är bra. This piece is called goat in Swedish and it's almost finished. I need to make some adjustments so I can fit it here. But me and Ivar has been alone the whole day and Tova has been away into town, so she just messaged me and said she was very hungry, so I need to light up the barbecue. We'll see if I have the time to explain why one needs such a thing in a timber cabin or log cabin. I don't know what the correct term in English is. Stockstuga in Swedish. Time to light up the barbecue. This is something I'm wondering about. Barbecue to me is...
Nu är grytan klar.
Jaså?
Jag har en hängande styre.
Is when you smoke something for a very long time, like 8-10 hours or something like that. What is the English term for when you're just putting meat on direct heat, like just above the coal, the smoldering coal? Because in Swedish that is grill, att grilla, to grill. But I don't know if that is an English term. So we just call it barbecue, whether we're doing the 10-hour barbecue or the 1-minute barbecue. Well, that was a good dinner. I don't really know what the piece of meat is in English. Rostas or rostasfilet in Swedish. It's a piece that is, I think there's a name like beef rump. It's a piece that is on the side of the beef rump, a small piece, and it's really nice. I'm a little bit concerned about the meat since we don't have any cattle this year. The 2 steers we had last summer, this meat is so good. I have never eaten so good. I really do enjoy the sheep meat. But cattle is something else as well, or cattle is also needed, I guess one could say. So me and Ivar is going to check on the lambs and the chickens, and then we're going to bed. Tova is also tired from the city trip, always tired after the trip. Hej! Hur är läget? Ja. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 are missing.
Han säkert bara ta hand om det barnet, men det är inte hans barn. Om det andra fåret ute på ett annat äventyr kanske det där får ha hand om lammen.
Aha. Nu har det ju kommit 2 nya här.
Ja.
There's 2 new lambs. Hej! Hej på er! Ja, vad fina nu då. Hej! Hej! Vad är du för en då? Ja, fin! fick du 2, din första lamning. Ja, det var bra det. Jag ser då. Hej på dig. Hej på dig. 2 tackor till och med. 2 tackor.
2 tackor. Det kunde jag aldrig tro. Den var i elden i alla fall. Det blinkade.
Ja, bra. What is this?
Vad sa du? Jag hörde inte. Jag hörde inte vad du sa.
Today's eggs. Godnatt hönorna. Good night chickens.
De pickar på min sko.
Gjorde de?
Varför pickar de på min sko? Så här bara.
Kanske var något gott där.
Så här bara.
Ivar's grandmother will go collect the eggs and then feed the chickens when they have gone inside. Then we feed them so when they wake up at 5:30 they have food already. It's nicer I guess to go in the evening and then early in the morning to feed them. It's nice to feed them after the hatch has closed. So it's time for us to go to bed. I wonder if that is some cows that have escaped. There were some escapees yesterday. Or maybe he has moved the fence. That looks like a fence post. This is interesting. This field was overturned last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. And he put a lot of manure and
Det här är inte
I guess
Det här är
chalk.
skräppa.
Yes. And a lot of these skreppa in Swedish. They are everywhere here now. And I did not observe them here
Det här.
before. No, they were not on the run. There is a fence going here.
Våra betar. En ko längst bort där. Är det fjällkor eller?
Nej, det är nog SRB skulle jag gissa. Nej, vänta nu. SLB. I don't know.
Vad sa du?
Jag vet inte.
Jag får fråga David.
Ja.
Kanske han vet.
Han vet nog vad han har för kor.
Ja, är det här? Vad är det här?
Svensk rödkullig boskap, svensk låg. I don't really know.
Här
I guess I should know this.
har korna skitit.
I don't really.
Här har korna skitit.
Men det där var nog en sten.
Ja, Det var ju sen. Vad är det här för några blommor?
Det där är vitklöver.
Här är nävergången bort.
Nävergången.
Kommer du ihåg den?
Ska inte äta nu.
Inte?
Nej.
Smaka.
Nej.
Inte?
Jag ska in i grillen.
In i röken. Med köttsidan ner.
Varför ska det vara vatten där inne?
Ja, jag vet inte riktigt. Fuktigt ska det vara. De säger det, barbecue-experterna. Today is a special day. We're doing our first barbecue with meat from the steers that we had last summer. So today we're making beef ribs. So I have seasoned the ribs and I put it half and half salt and pepper in this kind of shaker, and then I put it here. We use alder and sallow wood to smoke these ribs, and it will take 8 or 9 hours according to the recipe, and they have been here now 4.5 hours. It's very nice, this smoker. If you're interested in the build, I will put a link in the description to a video where I have explained a little bit about it. So we are at Ivar's grandmother and grandfather's place, and Tova's brother and his fiancée is on a visit for just a couple of days. They live further down south, so they drove all night and came here now this morning. It's starting to rain.
Gör det?
No.
30 seconds.
Där, den lilla var len.
Ja, verkligen. Ja, mycket.
The recipe is very simple. It's from this Franklin barbecue. If you want to watch some nice barbecue culture, you can search for Franklin barbecue on YouTube and watch some small documentaries. So, beef ribs, 1 short rib from beef, and then half and half pepper and salt in a jar, and then just sprinkle it all over, pat it down, and then into the smoker. So 140 degrees Celsius, thereabouts, for 8 or 9 hours. It says here, but that's of course depends what kind of smoker you have, and yeah, you can sprinkle with a sprinkling can. I don't know what. Spray water.
Flask.
The last 2 to 3 hours, it says. And you can check that the meat is ready by poking on it, and if it feels like melted butter between the ribs, it's done, or about 95 degrees inside. That's it. And of course you need to have some steers or cows first and butcher them at home and so on to get the real deal. I'm really inspired by this barbecue, Texas barbecue culture, and we've been doing some, and it's so nice.
Maybe someone from Texas can invite us so we can have some real Texas barbecue.
Yeah, that would be. I would really want to go to Franklin barbecue, this place, the restaurant. It seems to be a hassle. There's a long queue and you have to wait from early morning, and if you're not there early enough you don't get any.
Then you wasn't devoted enough. You
Yeah.
didn't get there early enough.
So now we're waiting on Ivar's grandmother and grandfather to arrive and make some condiments. Is that the right word?
Sides.
Sides.
I made pico de gallo, and we're making some creme fraiche sauce and potato and carrots in oven. Ivar is thrilled having his uncle at home, and uncle and auntie Tia Linda.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, have a container of water in the smoker.
Han var här med mig.
Där kan det landa.
Oj.
Var den toppa?
Look at this.
Inte färdigt. Herregud vad mycket bär det är nu. Det räcker till 15 pers. Jaså!
I think the crust became very well as well.
Jag tänkte det var spicy.
Ja, det är väldigt spicy. Det är enormt.
Enormt gott.
Sätt inte den i vattnet nu.
Nu puttar vi ut den i vattnet, Ivar.
Nej.
Jo!
Hur många hopp är Ivar? Kolla här då. Hur många gånger kan du hoppa tror du?
Oj, oj, oj.
Ska man stå längre bak?
We celebrated the birthdays of Ivar's cousin, aunt and grandmother. We had a great weekend with the whole family on Tova's side gathered. Ivar's aunt got a stand-up paddleboard from us all, and Ivar's uncle had some old windsurfing boards since a long time ago, hidden away. So I made a quick paddle out of a plank and went for a little adventure in the closest lake and stream. It was very nice.
Det var där då. Jättemysigt. Vissa bitar. Och inte där under bron, Agnes. Okej.
Var det fint att vara på plankan? Nya plankan?
Well, the days go past very fast. We have had a lot of rain,
Every day.
yeah, but also a little bit of shirtless days,
Not much.
but not that much.
No.
Very cold. We had frost in June.
But that usually they call it the iron nights, the frosty nights in June.
So you have no idea what is in this episode?
No.
More or less. I've been editing the whole thing, and it, as usual, became way too long. There's lots of lambs and some about the chickens, and also when me and Ivar was home alone here and made these things that is not ready yet. I said earlier in the video that I was going to talk about the problem with, or why you need a goat, whatever that is in English, in timber houses.
A goat.
A goat, yes. There's a severe lack of goats here. So the problem is, if you put something standing like this in a timber house, all the other timbers are like this, all these logs, and if you put something standing and these shrink or for some reason move, then you're gonna have a problem, because it can start to squeeze here, and then it can start to become spaces here between. So if I just put a board here and nail it stuck, and then put the windows on that board, or put the windows directly stuck to the logs, then if the log house moves, it will lock the whole thing, and there will become...
It will not be able to move freely.
Yeah. So you need to put something in a sort of track. Yeah, where it can move with the weather changes, and also if it's fresh timber. Now we don't have that problem here. These are very old. But if it's fresh, it's going to shrink, and then it can move alongside this. So I will put a little space here. There will be a little bit of space here and this space should be bigger than this if you have a freshly built timber house. But I think I will manage with that. With these are 2-3 centimeters of space. And also inside here there is a hole where this, and inside the hole there also needs to be that space, so the log won't sit on top of anything here. So when it's ready, I will be able to move this up and down like this. But it's not ready, and I guess you will see about that in coming episodes. And as usual, thank you for all the patrons who makes these videos possible.
Thank you so much.
I don't really know how to express this, but without you, there would be no videos like this.
Extremely grateful.
Yeah.
And also thank you so much for all our viewers on YouTube. I guess that's it for this episode.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.